his roommate, normal stuff. I was actually relaxed. Then he brought up spring break. Allison and Wade were taking him to Europe. London, Paris, Amsterdam. 2 weeks. 5-star hotels, first-class flights. I asked if Wade was covering it or if it was coming from his college fund. My college fund. Blake's face changed. Got defensive immediately. Said it wasn't my business how Wade spent his money. That Wade was generous, unlike some people. I tried changing subjects, but Blake was rolling. Started listing everything. Wade's more successful. Wade's more fun. Wade bought him AirPods Max without being asked. Wade doesn't lecture about being practical. According to Blake, Wade was everything a real father should be. Then Blake said it. Loud enough that the couple 2 tables over stopped eating. At least Mom's new husband isn't a loser like you. He had this smug expression, like he'd been waiting to land that punch. Other diners were staring. The waiter froze mid-pour at the table behind us. I put down my fork, asked for the check, didn't say a word. The drive back was silent. 23 minutes of nothing. I could see Blake glancing at me, maybe realizing he'd gone too far. No apology came. Dropped him at his dorm. Said I'd see him in 2 weeks. He shrugged and walked away. That night, I couldn't sleep. Kept replaying that word, loser, in front of strangers. After 3 years of funding his life while he worshipped the guy with the fancy car. At 7 a.m., I started making calls. First, my bank canceled Blake's credit card, the one I'd given him for emergencies that he used for DoorDash and games. Second, university bursar. Requested a hold on all new charges to his student account. Since I was the payer, they processed it immediately. Third, insurance company. Removed the Honda from my policy effective immediately. Then I drove to campus. Used my spare key to get the Civic from the student lot. It was registered in my name. Blake was just an authorized driver, legally mine. By noon, Blake had no car, no credit card, and a frozen school account. I didn't call to explain. Figured he'd connect the dots. Phone started ringing around 2 p.m. Blake first, didn't answer. Then Allison. 5 calls in 20 minutes. Allison's messages went from angry to frantic. By the third, she was practically crying. Blake was having a meltdown. His card declined at lunch. His car missing. She called a 6th time. I answered. She was screaming. What had I done? Why was I punishing Blake? He didn't understand why everything stopped working. I let her finish. Then I said, real calm. Wade's so generous. Let him pay for it. Hung up.